Hi friends, it's me Tisha and I'm back for another plant video. Today I'm back in my plant corner, my sunroom, and I want to share with you guys some plants that I added to my collection this past weekend. My niece Roshana came up and we originally had plans to go to Ott's, which is this amazing local nursery. It's so beautiful and it's huge and they have every plant you can imagine. And so she was coming from Maryland and we were going to go do that. But then I forgot that Mia had a private volleyball lesson and we ended up spending our afternoon there. But we still were able to get some plants in. Ott's closed, so we didn't get to go there. But I'm telling you guys, Home Depot is not disappointing me this season. And we ran into a Home Depot after grabbing some dinner and we picked up some plants. So I want to share those with you guys now. First off, I got some cacti. I love cacti. I'm learning how to care for them in the most effective way. Like I said in previous videos, I tend to overwater things. So sometimes, I was keeping my cacti on the same schedule as my other plants, and that's a big no-no. If you have cacti, what I have found that they like is they like a lot of light. So I generally keep them either near a grow light or here in the sunroom. They like a lot of light and they like to dry out completely in between waterings, and their watering schedule should not be the same watering schedule as your other houseplants. So once I mastered that, I've been having great luck with my cacti. I have one that's in a small terrarium that's in our kitchen, and I will actually put a picture of that here. My thought was that I was going to add these to that terrarium and put them all together, but I'm a little bit skeptical because that one cacti that's by itself is doing so well, and I don't know, I hate the thought of disrupting its happiness. So I might leave it and either plant these in tiny little containers because they're tiny, or find another way to group them together. So let's jump in. This is the first one. Look how cute. Look how pretty. I loved that it had the like pink outline on the leaves. I also love that it's like a crinkle cut. I don't know what the name of these are, but I do have a plant encyclopedia, so I'm gonna look them each up. I'll also put the name in the video, but isn't she beautiful? She's just so dainty and pretty. So this was the first one. This is the second one. And funny thing, Roshana was like, oh my goodness, this looks so crazy. And then when I went to the register, there was the cashier. We went to self-checkout. There was a cashier and also another gentleman that worked there. And he was like, oh, where'd you get that ice cream cone? And then he's like, oh, it's a plant. So this one is really interesting. I have never had one of these, but I've always loved the way that they look. I just think there's something about it that's so cute. It's so cute. The webbing, I love it. So this is number 2. This is the third one. Look how cute. And they're just so little and they're so adorable. So, I mean, I do think that they would look really good in the terrarium, but I don't know. I might find cute little pots and put them in. I also have plants in our bathroom upstairs. I'm gonna do a tour soon of plants in some of the other rooms of our house. And I was thinking, we have a window, and on that windowsill, I was thinking maybe I could put them all there. My only concern is that of the humidity. The plants that I have in my bathroom are plants that thrive in humidity and they love it. I just don't, now that I'm saying it out loud, I don't think that the cacti would enjoy the humidity the way that the other plants, because think about it, cacti generally grow in like desert areas and it's dry heat, it's not humidity. So don't put your cacti in the bathroom. Okay, so this is the third one. So cute. Look at him. So cute. And then the last one is this cutie. And these last two sort of remind me of like the classic cacti that you see and you think about. But so cute, right? Look at them. So adorable. So I got these 4. I'm very excited about. I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna pot them. Not sure yet, but I'll figure that out. My next one I got, because I've had this before. This is the rattlesnake plant. I've had one before and it became a casualty to our dogs. It got knocked over and then we didn't realize it right away, and then it was just too far gone. Like the roots and everything, it was destroyed. But it's okay, because I'm going to put this in a place where they are not going to get it, and I love it. I just love the leaf pattern. They're just so pretty. And I'm pretty sure this is a rattlesnake calathea, I think. I always just call it the rattlesnake plant, but as soon as I saw it, I had to have it. And this is another one that's in one of those self-watering containers. So, yeah, I'm excited about this one. And again, like I said in another video, when I get plants and I bring them home, I don't initially just right away repot them. I leave them in their pot that they came in just to let them get acclimated to the new conditions, the new temperature, the new lighting, their new home. So I just give them a little more time in their existing pots before deciding where I'm gonna rehome them. So this is beautiful. And it looks so healthy, so healthy. All right, and then the last plant I got, which is just, oh, it's so stunning. When I saw it, I was like, I have to have it, even though I didn't need another plant, but oh my God, look at this beauty. Look at her. Oh my goodness, look at her. She's so pretty. She's so beautiful. And I think this is called a Transcendia. Again, I'll put the name in, but this is just absolutely lovely. As you'll notice, the leaves are very, very dusty and dirty. So I'm not going to repot it right away, but I'm definitely going to clean the leaves off just to get some of this dirt off of them. But it's just so, so beautiful. So, so beautiful. One thing that did happen though on Sunday, it got hit, and one of the stems fell off. But I wasn't upset. I honestly wasn't even upset, because these are super easy to propagate. You can either do like what I did and put it in water, or you can actually put this right in soil and it will root and it will grow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just let this, I'm going to propagate it in the water, and then I'm going to regift this to Roshana once it has some roots and I find a cute container. I'm going to, she's on her plant journey as well, and I want to give this to her because she loves it too. So that's it. I got, let's see, 2, 4, 5 plants. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to just take some time, let them, I'm going to keep them all here in the sunroom, let them get as much light as they can. I checked all of them to see about watering, like if any of them were overly dry. The cacti are pretty dry, so I'm going to today give them a little bit of water, but the other 2, they were good. They don't need, it looks like they were probably recently watered at Home Depot. So I'm going to leave them alone. And by next week, we have a tournament this weekend, but by next week, I think it's going to be time maybe to start thinking about what I'm going to put them in, and possibly, I don't know, maybe I'll wait 2 weeks, get them repotted. But I really want to put, especially both of them actually, because they're both so pretty and they just have such beautiful leaves. I want to find some really pretty containers, and we have some in our shed. So I'm going to see if I have anything that's pretty that I can put them in, because I think I'm ultimately going to, once I know for a fact that we're not going to use our radiators anymore, which it may be not until like April timeframe, in our dining room we have a huge radiator that has a cover. So it's like a shelf. Right now I have pictures on it, and I always do that. Like in the winter, I fill it with pictures, like family photos. But in the summer, I get rid of the photos and I put plants there, because there's so many windows in our dining room and it's a perfect shelf for them. So I think they're going to live in our dining room for spring and summer. And they'll be out of the way of the dogs, so they don't have to worry about getting beat up. So that's it. That's it, friends. They are my new plant little kids that are adding to our collection. I will keep you updated on how they're doing. Oh, I want to show you something funny. This plant here, which I absolutely love, and again, I'm going to put the name in as a caption in the video. I love this plant. I think there's something so cool about the leaves. I think it's just the texture of them, the way they look. I just love this plant. When Roshana came over this weekend, she said, oh my goodness, like it's giving me a little bit of anxiety. And she's the second person that said it. One person said it looks like them, like holes, like maybe like skin that had holes all in it. Roshana said it looks like disease. So it's so interesting to me, the feelings that plants can evoke. But yeah, like I love this. I think it's amazing. I love the texture of the leaves. But that's two people who have told me like this plant gives me the ick. So do you have any plants like that I don't know, like maybe give you a weird feeling, or other people have mentioned that they give them a weird feeling? I'm curious. This one definitely does for some people. So I thought that I would share that with you guys. I think she's beautiful. But I can kind of, like a little bit, I can kind of see how it would give sort of like a weird, I don't know, but I love it. Okay, friends, that's it. That's all I have for today. Thank you for being here. I love doing plant videos because I love my plants so much. And like I said, I'm going to do another video of some of the plants in other rooms in my house. I just happen to spend a lot of time in the sunroom because I have a lot of my plants here. I lay on the couch, watch TV, just enjoying my plants. So I wanted to just drop in, share my new collection with you guys, and wish you all well. I hope you guys have a great week. I hope that you have a productive week. I hope it's great weather where you are. It's sunny here. It's a beautiful sunny day. Not warm, but sunny. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm going to just enjoy it, enjoy my coffee, listen to a little bit more Billie Holiday, and enjoy the day. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you the next time. Bye.